And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The fans here in Detroit ready to cheer on their Pistons in this interconference matchup. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Well, it's their only look at this team all season for these fans, Kevin, with the interconference matchup that we have.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Money in a two-guard. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. Harrison Barnes is out there with Steph Curry.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Meeks, good. Steve talking about these interconference matchups. You just don't see these teams all that much. You're not familiar with the rosters as much, and they only get together, as Steve was saying, Clark, just twice a year.
And being the first meeting of that two-game series you just talked about, the pressure is usually more on the home team to get the job done and not set yourself up to get swept when you visit their place later on.
Drummond, that falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. No good for money. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Jennings. Dishes it to Drummond. Monroe with a screen on Bogut. And it's Drummond missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
As it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but because they had no energy.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. Off the mark there.
What's up, bro?
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. That's good. They're
off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry against Jennings. On the wing, Chandler. Averaging 9 points per contest. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Monroe, Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
The shot's good for money.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now here's Jennings. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Here's Meeks. Covered by Bogut. They get the rebound. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Here's Bogut. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Green passes to Bogut. Puts it up from 7. And another basket for Golden State.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Jackson, he's checked in for Detroit. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors that everyone was on the the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Barnes. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Outside Jackson. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And a different look.
Nice shooting.
Bass comes in. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Jackson. Bass with a screen for Jackson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting free throw.
No good on that. The Warriors making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He feeds it to Iguodala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lanes.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Money, he's in at shooting guard. Azili is out there with Bogut. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the 1.
It's still early on as the new basketball season gets underway for Golden State. Here's where they stand. First in steals, first in shooting percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
Dan Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Jackson kicks to Jennings. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Monroe. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
The Pistons making a change here. Meeks is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. And here's Barnes for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's now a dozen. Straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Jennings kicks to Monroe. Great D that time from Green.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jennings dishes to Drummond. 16 feet away and too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 22. Curry passes to Barnes. Back to Curry. From beyond the arc. Wilson Chandler with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Jennings. Picked his pocket. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Money. Grips down the breakaway slam. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Warriors ahead. They fit.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. At least we're on target from beyond the arc. There was some good long-range shooting for us in that half. I want you to go out for the third quarter and work your tails off to find the open space on the perimeter and get those high percentage shots. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin in our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about a terrific game for Money. He has 20 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt, and it's Chandler in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Here's Drummond, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful. Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Monroe in the corner. Here's Meeks. The Warriors pull it in.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Money. Money's got 9 points in the quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Poked away. One-on-one fast break. The 15-footer. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Money's got 11 in the second half. And, well, Detroit shooting a meager 37% for the game. Jennings with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Monroe. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
And there's the feed to Meeks. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop him.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon. Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Monroe kicks to Meeks. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
Jennings dishes to Chandler. It's back to Jennings. The Pistons working the ball around now. And he gets the bucket. Meeks got 7 points.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Here's Money. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Passes to Meeks. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Golden State's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's Money. And another basket for Golden State.
Beautiful possession. They found the open man.
Here is Jennings. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And here we go. Warriors running again. And he jams it with authority.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
And Meeks kicks to Jennings. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Out to Chandler. The three. And another three for Detroit.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Smooth sailing for Golden State. Curry passes to Money. Puts up a three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jennings against Curry. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Pistons, an entirely new group.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Spates checked in for both. And so it's Golden State with it. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
Tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
With 1 on the clock, and Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. Spates has got 8.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? You know, it's like guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
Yeah, for sure.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Money in at shooting guard. Rush out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Livingston in at the point. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Jackson dishes to Ajinça. To the paint. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Rush. Finished off the break. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Jackson kicks to Ajinça. Here's Samuel. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they created one chance after another inside.
Now Detroit moving it up. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Samuel. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The shot's good for money.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
So it's Detroit now. Caldwell Pope passes to Samuel. Ajinça dishes to Caldwell Pope. No good on the three.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Here's Money. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not really his game. I mean, he shouldn't be shooting the ball from out there.
They get it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance button. Here is Livingston. Here's Money. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 5th assist in this one. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jackson is doubled. Feeds it to Ajinça. There's the pass to Bass. Out left to the wing. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
That free throw, no
Good D.
good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean,
Hey, wait up a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, congratulations on the game tonight, man. You played well, really well.
Thanks. You need something?
Yeah, so listen, I was talking with the arena operations guy, and he suggested we're long past due to get you some of your own sounds in the arena. You know, after you dunk, make a free throw, hit a three-pointer.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been wanting to get some of those custom sounds for a while.
Yeah, great. Well, look at the options, think about what you want, and we'll get it set up with the ops team.
Hey, man, that's legit. I appreciate it.